Hello everybody, this is Wendy Lovejoy, www.moneyanswersallnow.com, and as you can see, today I wanted to stand in front of the bank. It's actually not the branch that I bank with or the bank that I bank with, but I wanted you to get an idea of finances. I want to talk about something that I've been noticing these past couple of weeks. And I want you to understand that it affects your level of energy, your level of frequency as you operate in the world, as you move through the world. And that is, most people I see, when they start having financial issues, they start cutting back on everything. So let me give you an example. Let's say you had a gas bill due. Okay, and then you start focusing on the money you don't have for that gas bill. Guess what happens? That starts multiplying. Anything that you focus on, anything that you meditate on, that's the thing you create. So now you started off with maybe one bill that you hadn't paid, and before you know it, you now have 4 or 5 bills. Now it's your water, your gas, your lights, your mortgage, your rent, your car note, everything. Your nails, your hair, everything. You just can't pay your bills anymore because that's the level of frequency you're operating in. And according to the laws of supply and demand, the laws of multiplication, that is the lowest frequency you can operate at. So now everything you're doing is coming from a space of lack. I want to encourage you not to focus on the bills that you couldn't pay. Let me get you to shift your mindset. Let's say you have a lot of bills that you have to pay, and maybe you were able to get enough money to go ahead and get on the bus. Maybe you were able to get enough money to put a full tank of gas in your car. Whatever the one thing that you were able to do, be grateful, be thankful, and start thinking of surplus, start thinking of increase. And guess what's going to happen? That's going to multiply. Before I leave you, I just want to share something with you. That's why it's important to have a mentor, because years ago when I was in that space where I couldn't pay my bills, I came across a real estate coach, real estate agents, real estate brokers, the #1 coach ever, and his name is Mike Ferry. And what happened with Mike Ferry is he was a little bit more than I could afford. He started off at about $290 a month, and because I did very well, I ended up getting to the point where I was paying him $1,000 a month. But one of the things he taught me is when you get to a certain plateau in your life, I was at that time making about $15,000 a month, and I wanted to make a lot more. So what Mike Ferry said to me is you've got to increase your bills. When you have more responsibility, you're willing to work harder, you're willing to be open to the atmosphere and all the answers that come to you. And by doing that, what happened is I ended up making over $50,000 a month. So don't limit yourself to your circumstances. Rise above them. And if you want to hear more about this kind of mindset, this kind of thinking, I would love to connect with you. I'd love to see you in one of my communities, the Wendy Lovejoy Coaching, my YouTube channel, or reading my blogs. You can go to my website, www.moneyanswersallnow.com, and then we can help you start going to the bank to put money in and not worrying about the money you got to take out. With that being said, I'm Wendy Lovejoy. Talk to you soon.